Munden is a small community. In fact, the last census is 109 people. We are located here by the Nebraska-Kansas border.
Munden is just a very little rural town, of course, like a lot of towns are around here. Very nice people.
It's a very small town. Everybody knows everybody, and if you need something, somebody's always willing to help you out and give you advice or a helping hand when you need it, and that's really nice to have.
My name is Jim Blecka. I'm lifetime resident of the city of Munden here. I guess my biggest like about Munden would be the overall working together of the people. Whether it was in the older days with ball teams and all that, or whether just in the last few years, this community center right here was built totally with local support from Munden. We don't have any tax dollars in building this building. It's all people's donation and work. It is a good place to have a family and to retire, as I'm retired now. Munden, even though it is a small community, has quite a bit of activity and business. We have a manufacturing company here in town called Projo that uses discarded disc blades to make hose for gardening, and also equipment for firefighting by the forestry department is made here in town. We have Mahan Insurance Company, which is a large insurance company right here in town. And then we have one thing I think is unique. We have a community of recyclers. We have a large recycling trailer here in town that we have a lot of use of. People recycle the waste material, and I think that's a credit to the people that live here also. Munden is a small community, as I said, and that's one reason we like it here. The objective of a small community is enjoying each other and enjoying a lot of things in life, but things like internet, cell service, things like that in a small community sometimes are a little harder to come by because, again, there's only 109 people here. But we are very fortunate here that a representative from Nextech Wireless came upon my request and looked it over and saw that we had very poor service here from other suppliers. And we now have a Nextech Wireless booster tower on our water tower. And we have excellent service here in town. And it has really made it good for a lot of us. As far as cell service goes, I've had 4 different carriers over the years, many years, and really never did get perfect service here in town. On the north side of my warehouse it would work, and on the south side it wouldn't, and this and that. But now with the Nextech Wireless, we just have great service here in town.
Hello. Hi. No? I'm Linda Tooman, and I work with Projo with the, I do the data for our reports, and I do invoicing and payroll. And I don't live in Munden, I live in Belleville, but commute over to work here, and I've worked here for a little over 2 years. And this office has been here for, oh goodness, 6 or 7 years. Projo has been here in another building for several years. And Projo has existed since 1990. This building was the community center, and then it was empty, and our owner, Lauren Kisby, purchased it to kind of split our original building, which was the former school building, to kind of spread out our production and give more space with our machinery and equipment and things like that. And so we occupy 2 of the formerly empty buildings in Munden. Our tools come from farmers when they discard discs from their disc machines. We get the blades, the large circular blades, and they bring them here. Over in our other kind of raw materials building, we have guys who plasma cut those. Then they're welded, they do the grinding, all the cleaning and all that. Those come over to our building here, and then they are assembled onto axe handles or 54, 60-inch ash handles and fiberglass handles. And then we package those up to ship out either individually, small bundles, large bundles, or pallets. We have retail internet sales, and we have wholesalers and distributors that we ship pallets and large packages to, and individual tools from our internet purchasers, individual customers, and they really go all over, all in the United States. We've gone to Puerto Rico, Spain, Canada a lot, France several times, just since I've been here. I've heard about some issues with service. I'm not sure if it's different providers though too. I always recommend Nextech Wireless because I've never had any issues with it. Our Wi-Fi is very important. Our mobile hotspot is absolutely 100% a part of what we do every day, not just with emails, but we are able to receive and pull off our internet orders, dozens and dozens and dozens, and of course all the communication that we do with our wholesalers, mostly through our email. And so the use of our internet is, we absolutely couldn't do it to the degree that we do at all without our service.
I've lived in Munden my whole life. I'm an insurance agent. We sell all kinds of insurance, auto, home, farm, life, crop, business insurance. I plan to stay here. We have a farm, and so we're pretty established. I currently have a different carrier than Nextech Wireless, and the service in Munden is not the greatest right now. I know that some of the residents here in town that do have Nextech Wireless are experiencing better service quality in town than the ones that do not have Nextech Wireless. I've considered switching to Nextech Wireless, just haven't had the time to look into it, but I've considered switching due to the better service that others are receiving in town. I was a part of bringing the booster tower to Munden, and that is how I heard that there is better service here in town.
Okay. And so I think that's a little funnier too, that you were part of the reason why we're here and you haven't switched yet.
I know.
The Nextech Wireless service off of our tower here has improved a lot of things, but the biggest one it's improved is I no longer have to use somebody's internet to make a long distance call through my cell phone. We have service, 4-bar service, even in this metal community building here, and it's just been excellent. Also, we can text easier, and text messages go through very, very quickly. And the last one that's really big is I send a lot of pictures around, and I can be standing in the street, take a picture, and send it to my daughter in Texas, north of Houston, and it's there in a second, and that's all things we couldn't do just a few months ago.
I definitely think it was a benefit to the town to have Nextech Wireless, better service here in town for everybody, because we definitely needed it.
I just spoke with someone today who said they were having trouble with their cell service, especially when they come to work over here. And I asked who they had, and they have another provider for their service. So I would recommend Nextech Wireless to them.